GMMTV announces the official end of a CP pairing. A BL reality show launches in Taiwan with Thai guest BL actor. Straight-washing discourse surrounds a highly anticipated series. March might be the start of spring, but in the world of BL, it's already heating up, and of course, we'll also be running down every single BL dropping this month, with exact dates, a juicy synopsis, and where to stream them. Don't worry, I dug through the internet so you don't have to. It's stacked, it's spicy, and it might just ruin your sleep schedule. Again. Hey, I'm Blush. This is my monthly BL master list video that drops in the middle of the month, where I keep you guys updated on every show releasing this month, along with any industry news and just what I've been up to. If that's your cup of tea, feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out. Sometimes when I want to watch something, this happens. I've been subscribed to NordVPN for years, the most popular VPN in the world. I can virtually change my location to access content that may not be available in my region. Plus, I keep it on when normally browsing too to protect my identity. The link and deal will be in the pinned comments. March 2nd brought us Last Meal Universe, a romance with a sci-fi twist. Shun, a galactic civil engineer, is sent to Earth on a mission to demolish the planet and make way for an intergalactic expressway, but things take an unexpected turn when he falls in love with its food and a certain restaurant owner. Instead of completing his mission, he finds himself savoring every meal and falling deeper into a connection he never expected. This one blends interstellar stakes with a cozy, heartfelt romance that's bound to leave you hungry for more. On March 3rd, we got Summer Indigo, a coming-of-age sports romance from South Korea. This drama follows Sunwoo, a high school student who suddenly decides to quit the judo club, but Taehyung, his determined and headstrong teammate, refuses to let him walk away so easily. As the two clash over Sunwoo's decision, hidden emotions and past struggles begin to resurface. What is Sunwoo really running from, and why does Taehyung care so much? This is a short-form vertical drama available on the Shorttime app, but a lot of it is actually on the platform's TikTok account if you want to check it out. News from Japan and China that international viewers may want to keep an eye out for, just in case. Justice in the Dark was an adaptation drama of a Chinese BL that was able to air 8 episodes before getting taken off air. Japan has announced they will be airing the episodes on their platform WowWow. They also mentioned that it is a 30-episode drama, meaning they have all 30 episodes? Not to get hopes up, but it may motivate the production company to try and release it to more platforms internationally. Far-fetched, I know, but thought I'd put it on your radar because this is apparently an amazingly written story set in a near-future society where a subset of people known as zero-empathy individuals are prone to criminal behavior. The story follows police captain Lu Wei-sao and a genius heir, Pei Su, as they team up to solve a string of mysterious cases. The drama blends suspense and slow-burn romance. As the two leads investigate complex crimes, they develop mutual trust and a subtle bond. On March 12th, we got Lost in the Woods. This one is perfect for fans of slow burn romance with a beautiful nature-filled setting. Faifa, a student preparing for university, is sent to a rural province to take care of his grandmother for the summer. While adjusting to life away from the city, he meets Chief Hem, a dedicated forest ranger. As they spend more time together, their connection grows deeper. With a mix of self-discovery, quiet moments in nature, and emotional storytelling, Lost in the Woods is definitely one of the most atmospheric BLs of the year. GMMTV finally brought us a thrilling vampire romance full of power struggles, temptation, and fate on March 12th. In a world where bloodlines determine power, a vampire finds himself irresistibly drawn to a human whose golden blood holds a dangerous allure. Their connection could either bring them together or spark a battle among rival forces who seek control over this rare and powerful gift. Blending action, romance, and a high-stakes drama, My Golden Blood will have you on the edge of your seat. The series will feature seasoned GMMTV actors, but in a new CP pairing, Joss and Gowan. I have a video talking about the buzz leading up to the premiere here. Yes, we have a reality BL series. 8 young actors set off on a 7-day, 6-night summer journey, all competing for the highly coveted lead role in an upcoming BL drama. But this isn't your typical audition. Instead of scripts and cold reads, they're building chemistry the old-fashioned way. Road trips, beach days, shared dorms, awkward eye contact, and late-night heart-to-hearts. Along the way, they'll be assigned surprise BL script missions designed to spark emotional connection and maybe some butterflies. In the final confession scene, each boy must choose someone to partner with before the BL drama performance. But here's the twist. It only works if they pick each other. So the question is, will anyone find the spark strong strong enough to say, "I choose you"? And will that feeling be mutual? And yes, that is Poom. You may recognize him most recently from Thai BL My Stand-In. March 20th brings us another highly anticipated adaptation of manga Dakaichi, Top Form, a story set in the entertainment industry where fame and love collide. Akin has been at the top of his game for years, winning the title of the sexiest man of the year for 5 years straight, but his reign is suddenly challenged by a rising new star, Jin. Akin sees Jin as nothing but competition, and what he doesn't know is that Jin has secretly admired him for years. As their rivalry heats up, so do the emotions between them. Will Akin continue to fight for the spotlight, or will he finally see Jin for who he really is? If you love stories with tension, competition, and an irresistible love-hate dynamic, this one's for you. Bilkin and PP Crit are finally back on screen with The Red Envelope, a supernatural romantic comedy movie that's bound to steal hearts. This movie is a Thai remake of the Taiwanese hit Marry My Dead Body, and they just released another trailer labeled as the international trailer a couple days ago, so maybe we won't have to go through the trenches to watch this one. But hey, maybe a theater near you is playing it. When Men, a former mugger turned police informant, unknowingly picks up a mysterious red envelope, he finds himself magically bound in marriage to a ghost. His ghostly groom, TT, is charming, witty, and very much still present in Men's life. But there's more to TT's story. He died under mysterious circumstances, and he won't rest until he finds out what really happened. To make matters worse, Men's investigation into TT's death leads directly to a major illegal drug case, one he and his police crush, Officer Goy, are already working on. As lines between the case and his growing bond with TT blur, Men faces a dilemma he never saw coming. With comedy, romance, mystery, and Bilkin and PP's iconic chemistry, The Red Envelope is a must-watch. One of our longtime requests to GMMTV are coming true with the premiere of Sweet Tooth Good Dentist on March 21st. Mark, our beloved support role, will be the lead in this series alongside his partner Ohm. Not big or medium Ohm, but little Ohm, the youngest Ohm. Yes, GMMTV has 3 Ohms right now. Sant is a college student with an extreme sweet tooth. He even runs a dessert review ASMR channel, but his candy habit backfires when he develops a painful cavity. He ends up in the chair of Jay, a confident and admittedly narcissistic dental student. It turns out Sant and Jay have met before. 2 years ago, they went on a date that ended badly due to Jay's self-absorbed attitude, prompting Sant to cut off contact. Now fate follows them back together at the dental clinic, and as if that isn't awkward enough, Jay coincidentally becomes the new night shift clerk at the convenience store at Sant's apartment building. Sant can't escape him, so the two begrudgingly reconnect through flirty bickering and romantic therapy involving lots of sweets. Sant begins to see a different side of Jay and considers giving him a second chance. It's a fun, trope-filled story of a sugary reunion that just might turn into love the second time around. There's already a special episode out if you want to go watch that on YouTube. Oh boy, this one comes with a lot of drama and it's not even out yet. Approach the MDL page with caution. Hisu in Class 2. Fans have spent years waiting on this beloved webtoon to come to life and were ecstatic when it was finally given a premiere date. And well, the excitement slowly turned into disbelief as the trailer rolled out. From first impressions, the trailer does look like there is some straight washing as the internet describes, but I think the BL element will still be there, and this is just a really bad trailer. An 18-year-old high school student known as the quiet boy next door, Hisu, secretly has a crush on his best friend Chan Young and is content to stay on the sidelines as just a friend, listening to Chan Young's stories about girls and quietly caring for him. However, Hisu's ordinary life takes an unexpected turn when a strange rumor spreads around school. Got a love problem? Find Hisu in Class 2, and he'll tell you what to do. Suddenly, everyone starts seeking love advice from Hisu, thrusting him into the spotlight as an unlikely cupid for his classmates. As he helps others with their crushes, Hisu must confront his own feelings, especially when his advice giving draws the attention of a certain classmate who might become more than just a friend. The series combines light humor with the angst of first love and explores themes of self-discovery and courage in love. It's only confirmed for the Heavenly app, but I'm expecting a platform like Gaga Ulala to pick it up for international fans. One more on March 28th, we have Fight for You from Taiwan. The story revolves around Dahai, who works for an all-service house that accepts any task from walking dogs to more dubious activities. What he doesn't know is that his roommate, Zhao Bai, is an undercover operative assigned to dismantle the organization. As they navigate their missions, the two develop a deepening bond, leading them to question their paths and the possibility of a future together. Okay, welcome to Blush Hour, where we talk about what's happening these days. what we're watching, and a little bit of what I'm up to. Earlier today, GMMTV officially announced the conclusion of OhmLeng's partnership, confirming what many fans have been whispering about since the air got just a little too quiet around the duo. The statement was all business, classy, respectful, and neatly wrapped up like an HR-approved breakup note. Fans were already sensing something was up since the pair had been radio silent for weeks, but when the initial lineup for LOLfest dropped and both Ohm and Leng were suspiciously absent, the fandom went full FBI. People were zooming in on schedules, analyzing who liked what posts, and pointing out that other GMMTV CPs, including the newer ones, were booked and blessed with joint activities. This raises questions: who will be replacing who? Since they are both one of the CPs in Only Friends 2 Dream On, which was announced for the 2025 lineup, as well as a storyline in Mute Love, which should be a little easier to replace. But still, their first series together, Kidnap, unfortunately did not live up to the hype that it had mustered pre-release. Much of it was on the writing, pacing, and disconnect from the original plot, but obviously that can have an impact on the actors. I personally think Ohm should go back to non-BL series, which he has done way more of, but with GMMTV hardly producing any right now, it's hard to say if there's much opportunity in the near future. I honestly don't know much about Leng, but maybe he can be paired up with one of the new generation of actors. It's a slippery slope, but all we can hope is that they find their calling and GMMTV makes the most of this situation. I finally watched this Jack and Joker special episode, and I was still thinking about it days later. Normally, I like to think of myself as a bit realistic and grounded when it comes to being a part of the fandom. I don't even know if you're allowed to say those words in the same sentence, but it also aligns with some feedback that I've gotten from you guys, that you appreciate the fact that I don't get my emotions involved in my analysis videos. However, I don't know what came over me with this episode, but I was going to make a Jack and Joker video actually, because I'm really impressed with how Yin and Ward came together to produce this. But I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. It's on Ishi if you want to watch it. Anyway, switching gears. I think my favorite current BL is Secret Relationships from South Korea. The plot twists are non-stop. I feel like I'm in a soap opera maze and I love it. Also streaming on Ishi if you're curious. Totally unrelated, but every Sunday my sister and I have a little Sunday Funday routine, and lately we've been obsessed with Chwang Asia. It's basically an idol survival show filmed in Bangkok, and it gives us a solid excuse to scream at the TV together every week. The mentor lineup is stacked this season. Jeff, Yaya, Tia, Minghao, yes, the 8 from 17, and Bam Bam is producing. Like, okay, star power. And yes, Kohi is there too. He was on His Man, the Korean gay dating show, and he's actually the only Korean contestant in Chwang. You can watch this one on WeTV, and let me know if anyone else is watching this. Also, I watched episode 1 of GMMTV's My Golden Blood, and I think I'm going to have to take back what I said about the special effects being decent in this video. There were moments where I was laughing, and I know I wasn't supposed to be, specifically this scene. Some are good, but then some are really bad. I can't say much about the story since there's one episode out, but the acting is on point. Nia was funny as usual, and Mond is serving slick bad guy. Nonetheless, it brought me back to my early teen years when vampires and werewolves were all the rage, so I'm invested. Let me know what you guys are watching this month. Have you watched any of these shows yet? What are your thoughts? I want to know everything. Leave it all in the comments below.